One of the main challenges for us is to get that kind of human resource at a senior level to be able to have those deep insights of our industry. You know, because you have FMCG products and all, which are very set channels and set chains. So we've been trying to build a team which is ready to, has a more of an entrepreneurial streak, who's able to build the systems and the processes for a completely nascent industry, which is mainly unorganized.
So current challenges, the way, the disruptions happening in the supply chain and in the economy around, the biggest challenge is in our business is food safety.
That's right.
So what is important is that there should not be any temperature abuse. So what is important, and the material reaches on time. So timing and temperature is the most important, the TNT. And what we are trying to do is through technology how we can track it. So we are trying to take technology to become the enabler to track the timing and the temperature. So these are two important things to ensure food safety and also the timing it reaches to the end customer.
How do you redesign your supply chains there according to that? Because the business environment had changed completely. So new channels are emerging, new distribution models are emerging. So in this, you need to have a different type of fulfillment capabilities. If you take e-commerce, that you need to have the capability there to go up to the direct up to the consumers at times, or there up to the direct up to the retail. So these are some of the challenges.
See, normally all these manufacturing setups are very remotely located, and in fact of extensive planning and high inventory also, sometimes we land up in troubles like we end up with scarcity of some material where the machine goes down for many days and sometimes also months. So here such technologies, disruptive technology come into action to get out of the logistics challenges or supply chain challenges, and we can do a remote manufacturing over there or digital manufacturing, and we can get rid of the issue.
And the challenges in this industry is, yes, there's a lot of gap between the source and the end consumer. So there are many layers, and as a part of NinjaCart, we are here to integrate the entire farmer ecosystem. It's like, making the farmer's life more and more beautiful. So that's the end motto, and we have been helping farmers in multiple ways, like, either we fund them and we support in the way they grow the crops, and we take stocks from them and we give them guarantee that we buy them stock. So it's like, focused farmer ecosystem, the only company in India which is very closely associated with the farmers, lakhs of farmers we work with, and the way we drive the supply chain across from the source to the end consumer is amazing.
Absolutely. See, while the government will do its bit, end of the day it's a private sector led industry. Logistics is probably, as one speaker said, one of the most competitive industry out there in terms of pricing, competition, etc. Right? So obviously the challenges are that in a highly competitive, low margin sector, how do you make sure that people have enough money to invest into the future? Because when you have margins as an issue, profit is an issue, how do you put money for something which is going to pay you back in, let's say, 5 years, 10 years of time? So that's really one big challenge. One challenge probably I will say not really focused upon today in our sessions was the availability of trained manpower. And if you ask anybody today, what is your biggest challenge? He say, I just don't get good people. In a country where we worry about employment, logistics is a sector which is looking for people and not getting enough of them who are talented and trained. So I will say these two challenges are the key one.
I think firstly, understanding and identifying the right problem areas was the first, and then designing an appropriate solution was the second. And then after that, we worked a lot on ensuring that this product was market ready. All right, and of course, apart from operations and design, we do have a couple of supply chain challenges in terms of we also have a good mix of imports and exports, that components that we source, and so yeah, navigating through that has been a bit of a challenge in the last couple of years.
As in integrating them?
Yeah, integrating them, sourcing them, and all of that.
There were challenges. In terms of technology, safety and security, making the MHA, MOD and these kind of agencies believe that yes, these are safe, we can operate that. Building the technology ground up, made in India, and then regulatory aspects. And biggest of all, the funding in hardware sector was always low. Being an IT SaaS company, it is little easier than the hardware company. So, but most of these challenges we already solved, and now we are in the journey of scaling basically.